I'm in the local library in Brevard Central Library. I found this book, Atlas of Galaxies, useful for measuring the cosmological distance scale, written by NASA. And just to scale how big this book is. Look at that. Incredible. But I want to flip through some of these pages and show you these galaxies. Now, there's M33. This is where the whole nebula hypothesis stuff came from. When astronomers were looking at these objects, they thought they were solar systems in formation, because, you know, they were all disc-shaped and they all had, you know, the spirals coming out like that, you know what I'm saying? Where the material was mixing and you had your central star, and they couldn't really make out the individual stars very well back then, so they kept the nebula hypothesis. There's one on edge. There's another one on edge. Let's see, which one is this? NGC 7793. You can look these up on Google and find fantastic pictures of them. Here's a dark one, NGC 1313. Here's an excellent one. Wow, look at that. It's NGC 5236. But you can see where the astronomers are really, you know, they made major mistakes, because they thought this, of course these are negatives, so the dark would be bright and the bright would be dark. So there is a central star, and then there would be the nebula where the planets were being formed. And that's what they thought they were looking at. They thought they were looking at new solar systems, but these are entire galaxies. If you zoom in on them, you can see there's just so much more to the picture than what meets the eye. And it was the Cepheid variables that Hubble and Humason took advantage of that were erased by Shapley when he was taking the photographic plates. Here's M101. This one is absolutely gorgeous. One of those beautiful galaxies, I think, personally. You see how you have the arms stretching out and moving down, and just spirals like a hurricane shape. Beautiful. What's this? NGC 5585. You have there. Which one is that? NGC 2366. And here's a really, really gorgeous one. Oh my gosh. M81. See the central structure? And it's kind of like tilted, you know? So it's not flat, it's kind of turning like this. But look how amazing that is, to know that there are hundreds of billions of stars in that thing. That's just wild. And here's a really good picture. You can see other galaxies inside of this one. So you have your central galaxy, and you have an edge-on galaxy right above my finger. There's a galaxy up here, there's a galaxy up there, and this is N45. There's a big old bright star right there. Here's N3184. To think, these were actually considered to be new solar systems, but they aren't. They are comprised of hundreds of billions of stars, comprising hundreds of billions of solar systems in of themselves. So the whole disk theory is kind of strange when you look at history. There's NGC 2997. Look how gorgeous that is. That is incredible. The distances would be like from here to here would be like what, 100,000 light years? Just completely unimaginable in size. And astronomers want you to believe that all these just came from something the size of a watermelon, which is, well, unsatisfactory. You can see this one spins. Look at that arm coming all the way around. Look at that. That is amazing. Okay, which one is this? NGC 628. Here's some others. But basically, you get the point. Here's one. There's another Galaxy right next to it. One's edge on, sort of. Look how long those arms are. Look how much they stretch out. They're just all the way around. Look at that. That's incredible. Which one's that? NGC 5364. There's another beautiful one. NGC 5247. Now, to really tell the astronomers that their nebular hypothesis came from thinking these were solar systems in formation, to really try to get it through their thick skulls, what's going on here, I think, is the essence of stellar metamorphosis. And 74, 79, that the universe is much grander than their silly little theories, and to really allow them to swallow their pride. I don't know if they're ever going to swallow their pride or put their pride on the shelf, because the universe is much more grand than their silly little theories. These things are just unimaginable in size, and to believe they all came from a Big Bang event, I'm just appalled. I have no idea how or why they accepted such ridiculous conclusions, especially in understanding how freaking huge these things really are. This isn't just a little thing I can hold in my hand here. This thing is unimaginable in size. You can't imagine how big it is. Nobody can. And there are hundreds of billions of them that we are aware of, probably even more. So, any kind of scientific paper you read where it tries to place everything inside of the Big Bang model, you can outright ignore it and realize that they just have no idea what they're doing at all. NGC 5247. Alright, I already went over that one. Alright, you guys. Today is August 30th. Have a good day.